I saw Ash Brown just throw a bit of grass, and it blew straight that way. Straight that way, and it through the binoculars. So I don't think there's a wind-assisted end.
Well, there you go. So it's across the ground. So both sides, they want to win. They can play this side of the ground. Although East are in. Do we find out whether Steve Ricketts is still playing, or is he injured, or
Don't know.
I don't know. I'll find out.
Start of the final term here at the Keith Barclay Oval. Davis and Fanning. Davis takes it out of the ruck contest, gets the kick away towards half forward. Rowe runs back with a flight of the footy. Great play, courage. Gets the kick out wide. Got another call there too, Dale. They want your money today. Now Can. Gets the ball towards Hall. Oh, at the hash.
Got him by the
Tackled
got
by
him by the man bun.
Tackled by man bun.
Serves you right for wearing a man bun, mate.
Now George takes the kick at centre half back, takes the mark and goes towards centre wing. Elliott got the ball down to the front. Loader run onto it. Can't take it with him. Lappin comes the other way. Threw the handball out to Dowsett. He goes wide to the Brown. And the man bun, Hash Brown, takes the mark on centre wing.
He might have to go off and get it attended to, that man bun.
He might have to go and get it restored. Now he goes long towards half forward. 2-on-1. Schwenneson getting back there with Schwenneson. And Schwenneson on the ground and Schwenneson. Now the handball comes out and getting around.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
And that's a punce.
Yes.
It is. That umpire's got to do a bit more with his punts. He's a little bit stand-up each. I like him to get down a bit more with that.
He's a boundary umpire and to become a field umpire.
Oh, okay.
So
well, he needs to learn that.
He'll learn it.
We want a bit more punts in that.
Yeah, Steve Keaton will teach him that.
So
Not much else, but
Travascus, the kick around the corner, and he's missed it again. So
I reckon he's kicked 3 points.
He has kicked 3 points, Travascus, and they go to 8-9-57 East Geelong, and North Geelong 6-4-40. Do you want to start it or what?
You've done it again.
I actually start commentating. You should start commentating and I'll do the clock. Going off you go.
Ball comes out wide now, and Mark has been taken out.
We wouldn't have been in this position if you hadn't forgot the clock.
Hey, don't get Eric's clock back. Get Eric back.
He can count for us. Right, and the ball comes out towards centre wing. Mark not taken, picked up there, trying to work his way through the contest. Lappin had been pinged there. Ball was put down, so Gomes with the free kick. And he will now steady things down for North Geelong. So first goal will be important in the quarters, we know. He goes straight down the line. Parker is the target.
Give him a bit of a push, Lukey, I think.
Only body, I'm not too sure.
Very early. Yeah. Very early. The ball's got to be within 5 metres.
No, Rich now looks back in the middle of the ground. Short. Lappin takes the mark. So Lappin now called the play on.
Hang on. He called play on, didn't he?
That's what I thought.
Once he calls play on, people can come from anywhere. Well, I thought he called play on myself, which means it's play on and you can come from behind, you can come from anywhere.
See, if he had the 10-metre mark, that would have been further down the ground then. So the ball goes long, and it's Normington who kicks towards goal. It's going to be just offline through for a minor score. His first score of the afternoon. Now 8-10 now to East Geelong. 6-4 to North Geelong. Smith Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. We've gone 2.5.
So Hayes with the footy at fullback, plays on. Goes to the outer side. It's okay. Finds Brockenshire. Just holding it up now. Goes over the top, close to the boundary. It's okay. Schwenneson takes the mark.
They've got to move it on. It's just so hard to kick goals. You've just got to keep the ball moving.
Schwenneson down the line. George over the shoulder. Free kick. Going to take it. Centre wing on the outer side. Goes along the line towards half forward. And over the back, Jacobs. He can't take the mark. Falls to the front a bib. Pack develops. Umpire says a push. And East Geelong free kick. Rich goes towards Dowsett. Just takes the mark at half back.
That's right. That's right.
No, Waddy.
Can't come here though, mate. You got it.
He's got Elliott short. He goes towards Lappin. Had to just go back quickly and take the mark. Just inside the centre square at centre half back. He chips the ball out to Jacobs. Got Normington short. He goes in that direction now. It's okay. They got it to centre wing. He chips the ball. to Lappin, who handballs it away to Rich. Can go outboard to Dowsett. He does. He takes the mark. Now he can run free and draw one. He handballs it out to Hoare. He's at half forward now. He can go further. He doesn't. He elects to just get around. He handballs. They're mucking around with it a bit now, Elliott. He goes back to centre half forward. Can takes the mark. Oh, be careful.
No, he doesn't. Oh, no.
So now short little kick. And the mark taken by Hoare. And we'll shoot for goal from 40 out directly in front.
Bloody Hoare had the ball out here and then drifted back into a real attacking spot. Somebody had to go with him. I don't know which one, but someone had to go with him because he just drifted in by himself. You can't let blokes like that drift into the forward line by yourself.
So Mitch Hoare hasn't kicked a score yet this afternoon.
Well, the bloke that missed the tackle should have went back with him.
Kick off the boot. Wasn't a great shot.
A let off.
One behind to him. And they go to 8-11-59 East Geelong. They lead North Geelong 6-4-40. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard 5.5 played.
Young Matty Runnels. He was the one that missed the tackle. Should have went back with him.
So Hall plays on now, comes to the club room side of the ground. Hall Davis was up early and he didn't take the mark. It's going to be pushed over the line by Morton. Umpire says there will be a throw-in to take place.
It's Trout. Is that Trouty, the runner?
Trouty.
Thrown back in.
Trouty.
We're close to the bay. We're doing some fishing. Anyway, it's picked up there. Elmer, he was tackled quickly. And there's not going to be any free kick paid there. Umpire says who's going up. Two big blokes, I reckon, would be.
Oh, I guess.
That'd be Davis. And he pushes it down into the hands of Normanton. Goes to Zach Swennerson. Did nicely. Got out of trouble. Gets himself to some clear space and looks up. Delivers the ball towards Parker. Good kick. Parker takes the mark. Goes on quickly. It's out the back. Fitzsimmons. Will he keep running?
Run
yes,
on,
he will.
Fitzy!
Gets a goal. Derek Fitzsimmons. And they've got the first of the last quarter. East Geelong have had plenty of opportunities, but North get it. They're 7-4 now. They trail East Geelong 8-11. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
It works that well when you get two older players who know each other's game. Like Fitzy's taken, Lukey Parker's taken the ball, turned and went bang, without even hardly looking, knowing that that's where Fitzy was going to be. Younger players, they can run, but you can't buy experience, and that was good footy. And they're back in this. A couple of points to East Geelong might have cost them dearly because they're back in this, the Maggies. Or the Teal Maggies, or whatever they call themselves now.
Power.
I don't mind them jumpers, actually. Better than those stupid old Collingwood ones.
Back to the middle. Davis gets it down to Elmer. He's wrapped up, loses the football.
He's played all right.
Runnels, back of the centre square, goes to a vacant centre wing position. Schwennerson Brent gets there first. Lowe comes down on him. And ball spills free. Lukey Schwennerson goes into traffic. And wrapped up by two East Geelong players. The umpire will come in and ball it up on centre wing.
How long we gone?
We've gone 7.5.
How do you know?
Because I know.
We've got the clock on.
So Schwennerson, Zach gets wrapped up. The umpire will come in and ball it up again. Still on centre wing. Davis, Fanning gets it down. Can got it further. Travascus runs past it. Luke Schwennerson runs into trouble, but Elmer gets it to Brent Schwennerson, goes towards half forward, douse it from behind, good thump away, low in the front. Handball, feigned the handball to start with, then got it away. Mars under pressure. Lappin chopped off. George gets it, goes long with the kick. Inside 50. Parker used the body this time again. Play on. He's got foot over the top if he can get it there. Lukey gets around. Gives a little bit of candy. Then gets wrapped up. Got the handball away. Umpire said play on. Then a hole. A push. North Geelong going to get a free kick. Going to be Fitzy, I think.
I think Luke's hurt himself. You know that?
Is he? He's down too. Yeah, he hasn't got up yet. So Derek Fitzsimmons, who has kicked two this afternoon and kicked the last goal.
Hope the trainer doesn't run through the mark.
Well, it's their own trainer, isn't it?
We'll think so.
Gets smacked in the head by the footy as Fitzy runs in. So he comes in, 20 out, a normal Fitzy kick.
A wobbler.
Yeah, a wobbler, but he puts it through for his third of the afternoon. And the 8th for North Geelong. They go to 8-4-52. They trail East Geelong 8-11-59. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki. Final quarter scoreboard, 9.5 played.
Just as I said, a couple of little pressure acts after the first bounce, and East Geelong are starting to give the ball away to the opposition, just like North did earlier. I had a look at Fitzy, Lukey Parker. He's limp and he's going to come off. Gee, that's a bad miss because him and Fitzy have combined the last couple of minutes to get him right back in the game. He looks like he's sort of jogging, so he looks like he's okay. There's no major injury here, I don't think.
So we're back in the middle now. Ball up with the umpire, McLennan and also Davis. Run out of the middle by East. They go into their half-forward line. Going back, Runnels can't make the ball, but it's going to be picked up there. Kicked forward by Elliott. Didn't go too far, but it ends up in the hands of Hoare, who goes towards goal. And again, he is offline. And through for a minor score. So that's 8-12 now to East Geelong. 8-4 North Geelong.
They're making it a bit easier for North. I know they're not making it any easier for themselves, missing goals.
A quick response there certainly stems the tide a little bit.
Yeah, come back the other way, and we've got probably a drawn game, have we?
The mark has been taken there by Runnels. Runnels now.
8 points.
Comes round. The ball is well read by Hayes. I think Harding thought he might have had a hand on that, but Hayes was a pretty clean grab. Goes short. Coming up, Habib.
He's only been in and out, young Mitch, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Needs to do a bit more.
Defensive side of centre wing goes towards foot. He's up in front. Mark not taken. Picked up by Toby Ryan. He's driven into the ground. Dropping the ball, says the umpire. Free kick goes to East Geelong and McLennan, so he's got the ball. He's looking back. He's going to go back, and it will be okay. There's a player in space. McIntyre, short over the top, low. Asked to play on by the umpire. Goes to Rich. Rich from centre half back.
He's been good.
Chips out wide. That kick is also good, and it's Dowsett that has the mark. Lowe continued to move for him, but he ignored him now, looking for some longer options. Goes into the half-forward line. Brown comes up and takes the mark. So Brown now well outside range.
I think Matho's content to let him get him up there too.
Why wouldn't you be? Ball goes into the half-forward line. Matheson's there to pick the ball up. He's tackled, missed the kick. Umpire allows play to go. Picked up by Brown. Kicks the ball, went sideways, goes towards Davis. Got his fist in there. Picked up there. Again, they have another opportunity here.
He's dropped the footy.
He had plenty of time to get rid of it.
Yeah, he's going to play it. The umpire, good decision.
So the umpire will so the ball will go back to Runnels once again. Condon just a little bit slow on releasing the ball. Played very well in the first half. Probably been unsighted in the second. Runnels not too sure where he has to go with this ball, but he brings it out wide. Tall timber is Davis in front. Habib up from behind. Goes to Luke Swinnerson. Fed the handball over the top. Brockenshire couldn't pick it up. Toby Ryan does. Now he's under pressure. Got the handball away. Mays couldn't take it cleanly. Ends up in the hands there of Hoare. It ends up now. Swinnerson's actually intercepted it. That was Tom. Going to get the 1-2 with his brother. Now looks forward. Usually a good user of the football, but that was poor.
That was bad.
And Dowsett has taken the mark. Dowsett from centre half back. Transfer play, far side of the ground. Jacobs takes the mark. I thought he'd take a couple of steps then. But he's able to go back and settle things down. So Jacobs now goes sideways. Low. A mark on centre wing. He goes out wide, goes looking for Lappin, but unfortunately the ball's going to run over the boundary line. So a little bit of time consumed out there.
You see what I mean about matchups? Like this bloke here and Foot absolutely dominated Werribee because of Werribee's size. And they've struggled today.
Yeah.
You know? He took about 20 marks, Foot, today. He can't buy one today.
So ball thrown by the umpire. McLennan takes it out of the ruck, goes forward. McIntyre, I think it was. He was tackled. He didn't make contact, so free kick goes to North Geelong out there. I think it's Corey Elmer with the ball. Half back line. A little short kick up over the top was poor. And the mark has been turned over, and it's Can that's taken the mark. He looks back inside. Foot's in the perfect position here, and he will. He had the mark. He was paid that pretty early, I think, by the umpire.
Gee.
So Foot now only has options wide. He goes that way. Kilsby is out there by himself. Takes the mark.
You're trying to win the game of football here. I don't know about going deep into the pockets. I don't know.
So they go round the boundary line. Fitzsimmons is the only target out there because the rest are all East Geelong jumpers, and the ball runs over the boundary line. It's time to be brave, I think, doesn't it?
Well, Smithy, if you're doing that, let me ask you this. If you're doing that, are you playing into the hands of the other side who's still in front by a goal and a bit?
Well, if you're slowing the ball down, that doesn't take too long to get players back behind the contest,
But
does
they're
it?
going
So
along that boundary line. They're,
Yeah.
they're blocking it up themselves. That's
At
what
least-
East Geelong should be
at
doing.
least one of the balls comes back inside. They open up both sides of
Yeah.
the grounds to play on with.
Take the risk, go down the middle.
Got hold of his hand there, so it's going to be a free kick easily there for East Geelong, and McLennan will be the recipient of that free kick. So he has the ball. He would usually look to go inside, and he's going to do that. Kick was okay. Mace has the ball, takes the mark, steadies himself, looks back inside. That kick is okay also. So Mitch Hall with the ball, comes wider. Rich and also Dowsett. Rich is the one that's going to take the mark. He'll come wider. Shows plenty of the ball. Dowsett. Oh, I thought he ran underneath the ball then.
He did.
He reached back and grabbed it. So Dowsett now with the football. Kicks the ball towards centre-half forward position. Kilsby comes up and he takes the mark.
No, 50.
Oh, no! He has sucked him in! He has sucked him right in! So Kilsby now.
That's
has
the
got the
Academy
benefit-
Award of the week.
Benefit of the 50-metre penalty. And there's the mark, he says. So he plays on now, kicks the ball long, goes out wide, looking towards Balaki.
That's
comes
a
out
great
and takes
kick.
the mark. So Balaki now, this is outside his range here.
Is he the bloke from Ballarat, you reckon? The umpire?
I think so. I think so.
He's had a good trip, I'll
Oh,
tell you.
he got conned that time. Noel Kilsby jumped back like he'd been shot, and the umpire came right in. Unbelievable.
So Jake Balaki will step in and kick from about 45. As I said, just outside his range here, and he's going to land it over the boundary line, is it? Out of bounds
Yeah.
on the fall. That's Paul. And
Good
free
call,
kick
Dale.
will go to East Geelong.
Again, if it's outside your range, just pop it up to the front of the square.
I think everyone
Really?
out there would have known that he would have outside his range. The ball short. Mark is taken in the back pocket. Lappin. Player back inside his can if he wants to come that way. Might be dangerous, so he goes down the line towards the boundary. In front, Kilsby. McLennan stays on his feet, picks the ball up, then goes over the boundary line. So we're going to have a throw in, and at this stage of the game, it is 8-4 to the North Geelong side, and it is 8-12 to East Geelong. We've ticked over nearly towards 17 minutes, final quarter. Smith Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
There's still plenty of time.
It's a boundary throw in. McLennan gets it down to the front. Lappin. It's a kick to centre wing. Brent Schwennerson used the body there. Fanning comes across for East Geelong. Kilsby wraps him up. Ball spills free, and they're away, the Eagles. Couple of bounces. They go inside 50, back towards the Hash Brown. Oh, it's out of bounds on the full, and I'll tell you what.
He's not happy
He's
either.
not happy either, Hash Brown. With a delivery there. Came from Elliott, I think. So it's going to be a free kick to Matho in the last line of defence.
Where's this ball going to go, Grub?
Oh, well, he's going to go back out to that outer side.
He is. He goes outside 50, and Lowe takes the mark. Plays on quickly, chips the ball to Normington, who takes the mark. Still 55 out from goal. The Hash has one out with Matheson in the goal square. He's not now. Oh, turned the ball over. They leave it behind the Magpies to
They're
start
going
with.
to.
Oh, they're going to turn it away. Free kick for a hold, said the umpire. So they get out of trouble North. It's an half back, Tom Schwennerson. He goes long, straight down the middle. Oh, Parker. Back on the ground, Lukey. Takes the mark. Inside, centre square he goes long. Good kick to Ryan. He uses the body well, gets Dowsett out of the way. Ryan, if it sits for him, he can't. He can't kick it off the ground. Dowsett comes back. Ryan, oh, that's over the top. The umpire says, held to him. Ball up, 20 out from goal. So it's 19 minutes played, final term. 15 out from the North Geelong goal. Balaki taps it on towards the goal square. They're happy to see it through for a rush behind the East Geelong defence. So they go to 8-5-53 North Geelong, East Geelong 8-12-60. And that is on the Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard, 19 and a bit played.
I need a North Geelong goal here.
North Geelong with plenty of time to set up behind the ball here. And what he says, he's got the ball above the head. Not too sure what that means, but there's a cluster. They're all going to the far side of the ground, the defensive side. Plays on now. Gives himself plenty of space and kicks out in front. Well, McLennan's the only one that's going to go up to the mark, and he takes it quite easily. So McLennan now has a player back inside Normanton. That would be dangerous, so he goes wider again, out towards centre wing. Coming up, making the ball is Elliott. Takes it, looks back inside. Kick was okay, fine Can. He goes across the ground. Again, the kick has to be good, and was Normanton. So he steadily things down for East Geelong in the middle. Taking plenty of time, goes back outside. Jacobs is out there by himself, so he again has time to set up. Swinnerson arrives and stands a mark. That's Thomas.
I don't know if they understand. They go down and kick a goal, the game's over, you know.
Yep. Ball back into the half-forward line. Mark not taken. Umpire calls play on. Coming out of the pack was Can. Got the handball back to Normanton. Normanton goes long into the forward line. Govers in front. So's Hayes.
There's a free kick.
Free kick already. Umpire says that it was McIntyre. No,
Yeah,
it was Tarascus interfered.
I thought he was actually blocking, but he must have been blocking legally.
So Govers goes back out, and they go back in that same direction towards Kilsby. Good spoil from behind there.
You can't keep
That was
going
from
out there.
Fanning.
You- You can't keep going out there close to the boundary line and getting knocked over because you're running out of time. If you want to win a game of football, you have to take the risk and go down the middle. And if it doesn't come off, all right, you get beat by 3 or 4 goals. But at least you're a chance to win. They've got to bring it down the middle.
I'm waiting for the ball to come back into the field of play.
Look, at one stage, they're going out there like they shouldn't. And then East Geelong get the ball and bring it out here like they shouldn't. I don't understand it.
It's thrown back in by the umpire. Davis front position. Taps it back to the front of the contest. Went and collected it himself. Got boot to ball. Went round towards centre wing. Coming up to meet the ball. Was nice Blackie. Took the handball and got it away. They put him into some space now. That's a better kick back
That's
in the
it.
middle.
Now come through the middle.
He's opened things up now. Got runners outside.
See?
Ignore the first one. So
Mathone you. He
takes
tried
his
to make
time.
a lead down there.
Goes out wide. Fitzsimmons sits under it. Takes the mark.
He wants 50, but he's not
Yeah.
going to get it.
Comes in, goes towards centre half forward. The little kick was pretty ordinary, I would have thought.
Fitzy.
Yeah, just didn't give it enough air. The mark was taken by Marino. Comes out wide. Can has the ball. Goes sideways. Naiwati into a little bit of space.
I tell
Takes
you,
it.
East Geelong are bringing it out here to where North want it. That's where they want it out here.
Goes to Marino by foot, and that was also good. He goes long, goes towards Brown. Out the back, the ball will run. Player runs onto it. It's Elliott. Can he pick it up cleanly? He does so. Handballs
Look
over
at
the
this
top.
bloke.
Big opportunity. McIntyre, can he get to the ball? It runs away from him. He's kept it
Fanning.
in the field of play. Goes back inside.
No, he's right.
Oh, sorry, it was Fanning. You're right too. Sorry, mate. And Travascus has now taken the mark and can go back and stake that margin beyond the 2 goals.
We wouldn't be putting the house on it.
No, me either. Me either. But
Not
I tell you
after
what,
today.
he could have been in a lot of trouble, the East Geelong bloke, but he had 15 minutes to pick it up and give it back. He was just on his own.
So Travascus comes in, kicks him about 35. Oh, that's gone
Tell you
across the
what.
face. He's not even going to score, is he? Yes, he will, just. So 4 behinds for that player, and it's now 8-13 to East Geelong. They lead North on 8-5, and head grubby. It's time to bring the ball down the ground. Smith Holden buzzes
Oh,
Ziggy,
no
final
doubt.
quarter scoreboard.
No doubt.
Hayes, come the right way.
Hang on, there's
and
a whistle
Fitty.
there. A 50-metre penalty.
Now, he's played that because that bloke went across in the angle when he's played on from full back.
Well, play on advantage. Hayes
No.
plays on from
No.
centre half back. Everybody's turned around. So he goes to the centre and then goes wide, looking for Parker, who comes out and takes the mark.
Late,
Torp it.
I tell you,
And
late,
Torp it,
late
torp
in the
it.
game, saw legs.
50
I don't
Torp.
think he can get there, can he?
He goes with a right foot kick. He's kicked it out wide. And is that a mark? No. Umpire said play on. Still in the field of play now. It's out. And we'll have a boundary throw in right forward pocket for the Magpies.
Again, not a good kick by Lukey Parker. He had to put it in the middle. Once it gets out on that boundary line, it's easy to take it over. They've got to do something special for me now.
24 minutes gone. Final term boundary throw in. Davis. Push past the footy. Eagles. Marino. Oh, just got the handball away in time. Only goes as far as Tom Schwennerson. Elmer with the outside of the right foot. Good kick! And they've taken the mark.
Now, this is in range from a Blackie, but I'm not too sure about the ability.
Well, he'll get the distance.
The
It's
distance,
just the accuracy
yep.
now for Jake Blackie. He doesn't take too long. I tell you, turn around, kick the goal.
Oh,
There you go.
Where did you like?
There we go.
Jakey boy.
Jake Blackie kicks his first. The 9th for North Geelong. They go to 9-5, 59. They trail East Geelong 8-13, 61. And that is on the Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard, 25 played.
14 goals up, Centrals.
Yeah.
Is that unbelievable? Is that... how do you judge that? This big bloke running around here kicked 5 against them. Hasn't gone anywhere near it today. That's the ups and downs of footy, isn't
That's
it?
it.
Hey, it's just incredible. But don't worry about that. We've got a game on our hands here.
We got a close one, Grub.
Oh, I told you we had that close one.
So ball back in the middle we go. Picked up. Corey Elmer has it. Taken out of his hand.
Oh,
jeez.
They're back. Oh, no, just be quiet. I tell you what, North Geelong are in a little bit of trouble. There won't be too many more moves because look at Cots. He's buggered.
So Cairn goes and he goes straight down the ground. That's a good kick, good lead up mark, and it's taken out there by Condon. He has 2 for the afternoon, so at least he's got the right boots on.
Yeah.
Whether the distance is there, I'm not too sure.
I saw him kick one from the half-back flank early and he went a long way, so the distance he may get. I don't know much about him, but he may get it.
On their performance in the last quarter, it's probably going to be a point, so we'll soon find out. So Condon comes in, gets to 50, confident with the distance. He kicks long. It's not going to even make the distance. Ball out the back. Oh, it's picked up at the back, and it's kicked a goal. And that was Jack Elliott. He has got his third, and he could probably hardly miss from there. They open up the margin again. It's 9-13 to East Geelong, 9-5 North Geelong. Smiths Holden, Blood Suzuki, final quarter scoreboard.
Geez, you've just left that goal line unguarded, and the ball's just bounced the wrong way for him. But I tell you what, like a side gets to you, and you can have the jitters a little bit. East Geelong, they didn't panic. They went in the forward line. They've kicked the goal they needed. And now it's time for North to go down and kick one quick because how much have we gone? It must be getting late.
25, I reckon.
25. They'll play, what, 29?
27 we've gone.
Well, if that's the case, they're in trouble. They've got to kick it really, really, really quick. Maybe the old big knockout from the middle. But not that.
And the ball, Hawk gets it away for East. And as far as Zach Schwenderson, he can't pick it up. Still in the middle of the ground. Davis pushed a couple over. Tried to pick it up. The umpire letting it go. Now he'll come in and ball it up. Just waiting Travascus.
Well, if he's hurt, the umpire must blow time on because otherwise... Thank you.
Blew time on. And I think he hit the ground. It's pretty hard in there in the middle.
Yeah, it's just a jar, I reckon.
Got the wobbly legs.
Yeah, I think he hit his head.
He might have hit his head, Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd bowl out there today. I don't think it's pretty. You get a bit of bounce off it, I reckon, today.
Yeah, well, I think that kid's head just bounced off it.
Yeah, I reckon it did too.
Now, I don't know what they're doing here. I think what he's got to do is bounce the ball. Like, he's been hit, but it's not a stretcher.
Yeah.
It's not a stretcher, so he's got to bounce the ball and play on. You really shouldn't be waiting for him to go off the ground, I don't think, although it's common sense. You should, but rules say you don't. There's no stretcher, play on.
Yeah, so he can go. They brought him on. So Nick Elliott coming on.
Well, I don't think they can do that either.
I don't think so, but they just make it up as they go.
You should have called a count, Cots. They had him on the ground. I don't think that's legal. It's only if he's on a stretcher.
So ball up in the middle. Davis, McLennan. Davis with a thump down. George gets the kick away towards centre half forward. Mays gets back there, takes the mark in front of Parker. Comes towards Dowsett. Takes the mark. Thought about short to Fanning. He just goes short to low.
Well, I like this kid. I think he's a really good player.
He's played pretty well today.
Yeah, I think he's a really good kid.
So low. Goes towards centre wing. And there's the siren. And East Geelong have won. 9-13-67. They have defeated North Geelong 9-5-59 by 8 points in the end. Goal kickers, Dale.
Yes, for the home side, North Geelong, 3 each to Luke Parker and Derek Fitzsimmons, 1 each to Dylan Fisher and Jake Balaki, and Mitch Habib, sorry. And for East Geelong, 3 to Jack Elliott, 2 each to Ash Brown and Michael Condon, and 1 each to Sam Lowe and William Hall.
So 7 goals to 2 after half-time for the Magpies wasn't quite enough. The Eagles hold on 9-13-67. They defeat North Geelong 9-5-59. We'll take a break, come back with the final siren. Thanks to Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Wrap things up for round 3 of the Gdfl. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse.